What's up, YouTube? This is FourthStarTCG, and today I have a type of video that I haven't done in a long time. My last one was in November. I think it was either late October or November. So it's been like, 5 months, 6 months. But I have a PSA submission video for you guys. I just renewed my PSA membership, and they fixed it so that now you don't have to wait for your voucher to arrive in the mail. You can just do it all online, which is fantastic. So I renewed it like 15 minutes ago, put in all of the information, and now I'm ready to package all my stuff and send it off. So I'm doing this on Sunday. Package will go out on Monday, and then hopefully we'll have the grades back pretty soon. So that will be fantastic. So without any further ado, let's get into the 15 cards that I'm sending in. I bought the Platinum membership. I might do another video on how to submit cards to PSA because it's changed a little bit. Just like doing it online is much simpler now. And yeah. So here are the cards that I'm submitting. Got 15 wonderful cards here. First one, we got a Raikou Gold Star from Japanese Unseen Forces or Golden Sky Silvery Ocean. Pretty sweet card. I expect this to get a 10. Very nice. Not really much wrong on the back there, as you can see. I can't see anything wrong with it, so I would hope that this card would get a 10. I'm hoping for 10s on all these cards. I wouldn't be submitting them if I didn't think they could get 10s, but I'm hoping for them. Whether I get them, that's a whole nother thing entirely. Next up, we got the Japanese Dragon Frontiers Dragonite EX that I just recently purchased. This card is so beautiful. The centering is amazing. Really hoping for a 10 on this and the next card that I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, I think I did, I don't know what card it was for, where like if this got a 10 and everything else didn't, then I would be happy. And this is like one of those cards where if this gets a 10, it's going to make the submission. Next up, Latias EX, again from Japanese Dragon Frontiers. These cards are so hard to find with good centering, and these do have good centering, and they're also mint as mint can be. So nothing wrong on the back, no scratches, nothing. Dragonite does have an extremely fine line. I don't know if I can barely pick that up on the camera, but it's like an extremely fine printing line going down Dragonite through the middle. I can barely see it. I don't know if PSA will dock me for that, if they'll even see it. But if it were to be docked, it would be docked for that. Next up, we got a first edition Articuno EX from Flight of Legends. I already have this in a 10, but I really like this card, and can't hurt to submit another one. Just a beautiful card, so I'm very happy to be able to submit another one of this. The submission is mostly old school EXs and stuff from, just stuff from the old school EX series in Japanese, but I do have a couple new cards. First up, we got a very new card here, the Zapdos Full Art. Pulled this myself out of the third starter deck that I opened, so that's pretty sweet. Next up, from Rage of the Broken Heavens, we have the Ho-Oh EX Full Art. Pretty nice there. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. Try to use some of the glare. Again, from Rage of the Broken Heavens, we have the Darkrai EX Full Art. Another fantastic, fantastic card. And the English version of the Darkrai EX Full Art. Another beautiful, beautiful card. I don't know if this one's going to get a 10. It has like some very slight edge wear, as you guys can see. I think there's but it looks really good. So I think this has a shot at getting a 10, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to be it isn't like a guaranteed 10 or anything. I'm not going to freak out if it doesn't get a 10. I'll understand if it doesn't get a 10, but I think it's too good not to submit. And I've had 10s that are worse than that, and I've had 9s that are better than that, so who knows? We'll see. All of these cards aren't the only cards that I have to grade. I have a lot more, but I kind of had to be selective. We got a first edition Undone Sealed Groudon EX. Another beautiful card. Absolutely fantastic right there. These old school Japanese EXs, I know I say it over and over again, they're so hard to find. Incredibly, incredibly hard to find. Next up, we got a Espeon EX from Golden Sky Silvery Ocean. This has a little bit of edge wear. Just very tiny up at the top there. It's incredibly small, and this corner has a tiny, tiny bit too. So, again, this is one of those cards where I hope it'll get a 10. If it doesn't get a 10, I'll understand why it doesn't get a 10. But yeah, yes, I would absolutely love to have this card in a 10. It's so hard to find in a 10. Oh, man. Well, it's going to be interesting if it doesn't, and I have to go search for it again. Oh, it's just crazy. Next up, can't have a FST submission without a couple of Rayquazas, so here's the first Rayquaza EX I'm submitting. First edition from Rulers of the Heavens. Another absolutely beautiful card. Just love this. Love the old school EXs for Japanese, and this is very mint. I haven't spotted any edge wear on it, so I don't see any reason why this should not get a 10. But we will see. We will see. The turnaround time for these is 7 days. So hopefully those 7 business days. So I'll send it out on Monday. Hopefully they'll get it by midweek. Hopefully they'll enter it into their system, and I'll maybe have it back in 2.5 weeks or so. That'd be pretty nice. There's the Kyogre X Play Promo. Got the Groudon EX Play Promo. I don't think I ever showed these off. I bought the 4 final Play Promos, the Kyogre, Groudon, and the last 2 that I'm going to show off. Bought them from FourthStarTCG. I don't think I ever showed these off to you guys in a BCBM, but I got them. They're wonderful. I love them. And now they're going off to PSA. He said that they should get 10s. I agree with him. I believe they should. A little bit of edge wear on the Groudon, but who knows? We'll see how that works out. And last but not least, the final card in the submission. Oh, I can pick it up off the table. All right. Is Celebi EX. This is the 5,000 point. I think it's 5,000 point, 5,000 EXP point promo card. I don't think it was released in English for like 3 years after, because this is from 2003. You can see down there in the copyright box, if it'll focus in. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can see it there. 2003. So that's pretty interesting, having it being all the way back from there, where it didn't get released in English for a couple years after, at least. Yeah. So there's that. That's my PSA submission, round number 1. Got to do the card fan, show off the first couple cards that I am submitting. Check that out. Absolutely beautiful. So fantastic. There we go. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to be packaging these up right after this video, sending them off to PSA on Monday, and hopefully everything will go well from there. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stick around for more videos.